Assalamu alaikum. Guys, for the last 2 years, every Ramadan, I've been asking you guys to help me raise money for the Sport Academy. In the first year, I asked for £2,000 and you guys gave over £8,000. In the next year, you guys gave over £10,000. You guys saw it when this was just a piece of land, and then you saw it when we were laying the bricks. I was telling you guys we were going to build a masjid, a school, a sleeping area for the orphans. And now, alhamdulillah, this is the progress. Welcome to the Sport Academy.
Rabbi Allah, help us to remember those in need of food and shelter. Rabbi Allah, help us to remember those in need of food and shelter. She turns to her oldest boy, looks him dead in his eyes. She said, I need you to be a man, as he hears his sister cry. She says, me and you tonight, we shall stand up in prayer. Turn to Allah, He's the only one that hears. He's the only one that hears.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Gambia vlog 2018. The last time I shot a vlog about Gambia was obviously the last time we were in Gambia, which was 2016, and so much has changed since then, subhanAllah. I'm so excited. I've been shooting content over the last 4 or 5 days while I've been in Gambia. I'm so happy to finally sit here and talk to you guys about it. Show you everything, show you the project, show you the updates. But before we do, I wanted to kind of give a brief overview of everything that has been going on from the beginning. And I know a lot of you guys have heard it before because we mentioned it here and here, among so many other times. But for those of you watching this and you don't know who I am, you don't know who Spot is, you don't know what Spot is, you don't know why we're in Gambia, I'm going to give you a quick brief overview quickly. So, just over 2 years ago, I believe, Abu Bakr Islam started Spot supporting the people of tomorrow, which was a charity. So he started with Muslim Bilal and a few other brothers to do food projects in Gambia, help out orphanages, the kind of regular stuff that you see a lot of charities do. Then what he had realised is that sometimes he would give money to charity, money that you guys have donated, and not really know where the money has been spent, or if it's been spent where the orphanage had said that it had been spent. Secondly, the children were not very clean. They weren't getting bathed daily. They weren't exercising enough, and so he had told the staff out there, listen, you need to bathe your children daily, basic cleanliness, you need to give them PE at least once a week. And they agreed to it, and then he would come back months down the line, and the children, because he had built a really good relationship with them, he would ask them, have you guys been doing PE, have you guys been being clean? And they would say no. And so he realised that there was an issue, because as much as he was trying to implement certain things, they just weren't happening. So this is where Spot as we know it began. The Spot project kind of realised that the only way to be able to implement these structures and really help people of tomorrow is by having our own orphanage, having our own school, and having the orphans come to that. Also, a lot of the kids, alhamdulillah, were hafid of Quran, or they knew a lot of Quran, they were doing Quran studies, but they weren't really being taught much with regards to secular studies, so maths, English, science. So that's what we don't want to implement in the Spot Academy. And lastly, because there's so much more, but I need to round this up, there is a lot of, as with any country, different kind of things happening with regards to the religion, different kind of things being taught. There's a lot of like taweez and this kind of stuff, and so we wanted a place where the children could learn Quran and Sunnah. Okay, now the introduction is done, let's start with the vlog. So, the last time we were here was 2016. All that was here was, that Spot had acquired the land, put the walls around the land. By the time I'd done the piping and this, that, the other, the majority of it, and the masjid had been starting to be built. So, if you guys can remember, the bricks were literally being made, and we were helping to put the bricks on top of the masjid. So now, everything you're going to see from now on is 1.5 years later. Subhanallah, you guys, I'm so excited for you guys to see this. So, the vlog begins. It is Thursday. Our flight was leaving around 7 AM. I can't remember, but very early on Thursday morning. And so me and Sam met up at the airport. We were in Gatwick, jumped on a plane, nothing really crazy to report. And then alhamdulillah, we landed in Banjul Airport in Gambia, where Abu Bakr and Muslim Bilal were already there to come pick us up. We're in Gambia, alhamdulillah, we just got to the airport. Abdul Samad, big man Sam, 6'6". Muslim Bilal, Abu Bakr Islam, one side to Islam, alhamdulillah. Feels so good to be back. We're going to the school first thing today. We literally just landed and we're going to get food and we're going to go to the school. I cannot wait! Abu Bakr still had his same car as last time, which was the minivan. And obviously with this minivan, there's seats at the front and there's seats in the middle, and then there's some like fold up little seats at the back. And last year, because there were so many of us, you know, I had to sit in that seat. But I was about 20 kg lighter then, and this time there was not as many people. So obviously this time they were not gonna necessarily make me sit at the back again.
In the back. Yeah, it's not a bully man thing about it.
Anyway, so like I said, we were heading towards the Sport Academy and we were so excited to see the land, and this is us approaching the Sport Academy and seeing the children and everyone for the first time. Bear in mind, some of these children we had seen in 2016, and literally like they had like torn up clothes, everything, and now we're about to see them for the first time. So enjoy this piece of footage of us approaching the Sport Academy for the first time. Yo, this is mad.
Blimey.
Oh my gosh. Will, remember we put in bricks there, Sam?
Yes, I do.
Assalamu alaikum. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, habibi. Assalamu alaikum. You guys remember me or no? Do you remember me? MashaAllah. Wudu area. Bro, last time we came here, the stairs. Last time we came, the stairs was like, bro. Assalamu alaikum. Okay? Let me see that uniform. Sport Academy, MashaAllah. Are you okay? Alhamdulillah. This is the inside of the masjid. MashaAllah. Masjid is looking. Okay, how mad is this compared to when we were first?
Ridiculous, bro. Incredible, bro.
Subhanallah, man. This is because you guys' money, like, for the last 2 years, we've been raising money in Ramadan. The first year you guys gave £8,000. This is just for my family, you guys gave 8,000. Next year you gave 10,000, and this is where it's gone, like, compared to from where it was to what it is now. Like, if you guys remember the Gambia vlog, the last Gambia vlog we did, when I came here, we was literally putting the bricks up, like me and Sam's putting bricks up in the masjid. Now this is the masjid. Subhanallah. And then, like, you guys donated to men's, why you guys donated to Abu Bakr, and subhanallah, you actually where your money literally went. How often do you guys get to donate something and literally see where your money goes? Subhanallah. Subhanallah, when I see that, it makes me so happy, because we saw the conditions that children like this were living in, and now I'm seeing with your guys' money, literally where you're, like, for the last 2 years I've been asking you guys to donate to this project, and this is literally, like, if you're watching here, if you're sitting here watching and you donate £10, you donate £20, you donate £5, this is your money. This is your money. Your money's helped to do this. Like, they were sleeping. It was amazing for me to see. Like, it was also amazing to see that the children had such a good relationship with people like Muslim Bilal, like Abu Bakr Islam, because they see them. You know, Abu Bakr is always in Gambia, he's always spending time with the children, he has an emotional connection with them, and you can see that they love him and they love to spend time with him, and that was amazing to see, man. But yeah, then it came to me wanting to see the sleeping area. I remember specifically on Instagram, I saw a picture that Abu Bakr had sent me on WhatsApp, and I put it on my Instagram, and it was the sleeping area of some orphans in Gambia, and this is the condition of a lot of sleeping areas in Gambia, and it shocked me. You know, as you can see, there's foam mattresses that they're sleeping on. Children are sharing beds. Like, imagine at that age also, you know, children are still wet in beds and they're sharing beds. And it's not even like it's easy to clean, because it's like foam and material. It's not. They can't just bung it in the washing machine. The sleeping area and sleeping conditions was something that really stuck in my head, and so I was really desperate to see where the children of Sport Academy are sleeping, what the sleeping conditions are looking like now. And subhanallah, I was blown away. Okay, so last time we were here, the sleeping area didn't exist. Ba'mood, say assalamu alaikum. My name is Ba'mood.
My name is Ba'mood.
What is my name?
My name is Ba'mood.
What's my name?
Safi.
Saful?
Safi.
Faisal.
Faisal.
Man says Saful. Bismillah. Wow. MashaAllah. Allahumma barik. Wow. So this is where you sleep now, yeah?
Yes.
Wow. Look at this. Bro, look how clean it is. Look at the beds. MashaAllah. Do you like it here?
Yes.
Ba'mood. Which one is yours?
Bed.
Yeah, yours. Which one? You. Oh, this one. This you, yeah? Oh, top. Nice.
See what I'm saying?
Mad.
This is nuts. It's nuts, isn't it, fam?
Yes.
Okay, so after we saw the sleeping area, we went up to see the classroom. Basically, we need to get more classrooms in there. So we're going to create like a different classroom section. But for now, these are the classrooms, alhamdulillah, that we built on top of the masjid. And so what had happened? So we had seen the sleeping area, and then Muslim Bilal told the children's teacher to go home, and Muslim Bilal was then going to teach a class. So Muslim Bilal taught a class to the children. So that's what happened after we saw the sleeping area.
So when the teacher comes into class, you listen, when the teacher comes into class, what's the first thing you say? Okay, so if I say to you, good morning children, what do you say?
Good morning.
And in the UK when we go to school, we say good morning sir, if it's a man. Good morning children.
Good morning, sir.
Good. And if it's a woman, now I'm a woman with long hair, yeah? Pretend. Good morning children.
Good morning, sir.
Miss.
Miss.
Yeah, or madam, but we do miss today, yeah?
Miss.
So that was day one complete. It was an amazing day. Alhamdulillah, we jumped off the plane, we went straight to the school, and we prayed our salah, and then pretty much at the hotel we were shattered. We just landed, and we slept. So then it was day two. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we're gonna go out and try and get some breakfast. It's Friday, and it's early, something a.m. Excuse me, assalamu alaikum. You know where the breakfast is? It's here, yeah?
It's open.
It's open?
Yes, it's open.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
brother.
Breakfast is open.
Breakfast is served, babe.
Sorry?
Breakfast is ready to go. We haven't done this since the Bible.
So breakfast was done. After breakfast, we ended up going. We walked towards the beach, and we kind of done a nice little walk along the shore. And Sam bumped into a local and decided to do business with him. Sam is doing business in Gambia. I said, big man Sam, chatting to the locals, trying to get some money in there. Alhamdulillah, we finished our breakfast, we finished our morning walk on the beach. Sam did some business. Oh, he did some business. And now, we're gonna go. Oh, hold on a second. Big daddy face, cha cha.
Big daddy face, ha ha. Big daddy face, ha ha. He's not know how to face, ha ha.
Basically, Abu Bakr has messaged us about 10-15 minutes ago and said, be ready in half an hour, which means we've got about 15 minutes to go before Abu Bakr comes in, and then we're going to the orphanage. Which orphanage, you ask? Well, we're going to one that we haven't been to yet. That didn't necessarily happen. I think we were meant to go to another orphanage that day, and then we didn't end up going because we ran out of time. We ended up leaving too late. So we went back to the Sport Academy. Our plan was to go back to the Sport Academy, but before we went back to the Sport Academy, I had a little moment where I was thinking. Yo, listen guys, I'll tell you what I just thought about. That's so sick, yeah. Yesterday, Abu Bakr individually asked all of the orphans at the Sport Academy. He said to them, if you was naughty in your old school, in your old orphanage, what used to happen? Yeah, and he asked them all individually, and individually every single one of them said that they used to get beats. Imagine that. And now at Sport Academy, alhamdulillah, they don't get no one's out to touch them, not the teachers, no one. There's strict regulations. So guys, even if your money alone, all it did was allow these children to be in an environment where they are safe, alhamdulillah. But not only has it done that, it's given them like amazing facilities that they've never experienced in their life, clean beds, showers every day, education, learning English, maths, like so much amazing work, yeah. But even if it was just the fact that they don't get beats anymore, alhamdulillah.
I learned a valuable lesson yesterday about how to deal with children correctly, and it's good. It's very good, very good.
You heard it right here from big man's mouth.
Say no to beating.
Say no to beating children.
And anyone really.
And anyone. Yeah, don't beat no one.
Don't beat no one. Unless you're playing a sport game.
And then what? Then you'll have to beat them.
When we play football, you want to beat the opposition, wouldn't you? Beat them in the sense of who won the competition, who won the game. I beat them.
Okay. Yeah, sir. Sir.
Yeah?
Relax. We were now heading back to the Sport Academy. We went back to the school, spent some more time with the children, and yeah, it was nice, man. So basically, what you notice so far in this trip is that a lot of our time we spent with the kids at the Sport Academy, because you know these are the children that your guys' money has gone towards. This is the academy that your guys' money has gone towards, and so you know we were there really spending a lot of time with the children of the Sport Academy. His was really fun. So that was Friday. Now the next day, obviously, was Saturday, and Saturday we were really looking forward to the whole week, because Saturday we had plans to do an activities day that the kids were not aware of. Okay guys, we've had breakfast, alhamdulillah. Guys, look how many clippers Sam and the boys from Menspire and the industry have donated, clippers, sorry, like for the kids. It's amazing. Look, all these cockroaches here, so they can shape themselves up. All these clippers, look at all these clippers, like the wireless ones, wired ones, proper like barber industry ones. Like Sam, look at that. Good. See that? Like these guys went in, and that's not even all of them. There's loads. There's clippers here. These are all going. These all going to the kids, so they can like teach each other and themselves. Sorry, so Sam can teach. Basically, so they can. So the teacher can cut their hair, but also so that like they can teach. Are you going to teach the kids how to cut hair?
So we're going to teach. There's a barber who's on site.
Yeah.
One of the older guys that looks after the kids that cuts them their hair. So he's gonna cut hair today, and I'm gonna oversee and see what's good and mentor him, so then he can cut the kids' hair. The kids are too young at the minute to be cutting hair, so it'll be
Sah.
Yeah. What?
Like sah. You're correct. What you
true. Yeah.
Yes. And so that's. But right now, Sam's just gonna sort out my little hairs there. Take them off. Oh. We can't focus. Okay. Oh, my skin is bad, man. So anyway, let me explain to you guys the way I'm vlogging. So basically, out here in Gambia, it's very hard to just like vlog like keep the story going of the vlog. So what I'm gonna probably do is just what I'm trying to do is just film as and when I can, and then get back to London and like narrate over it. So that's probably my plan. But I don't know. Somehow I'm getting this content out in it, inshallah. I just don't know how right now, and I've got people watching me. Today we're going to orphanage because today's activities day, so we can get loads of footage today. I actually ended up having so much fun that I forgot to get footage. I didn't get no footage today, honestly, but we really want to make one day like a big fun day for the kids, to take them snacks and cakes and everything, and just really enjoy the day. One of the things we did is we played a game rounders, and it was Team Muslim Bilal versus Team Faisal. So I gave my team a little prep talk, because listen here, if you're on Team Faisal, we're going to try and make sure we win. Yeah, so I was like, nah, let me round up my team, have a big team talk, and just really, really psych ourselves up to win, you know? Okay, so this is my rounders team right now. This is my crew. We're playing rounders against Muslim Bilal's team. Not gonna lie, we're losing right now, but we all understand the rules now. We're gonna win, aren't we, guys? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What's our team name? Let's think of a team name.
My name is Salif Silla.
My name is Boga Tunga.
My name is Yakub Tunkara.
My name is Janna Jal.
My name is Azman Amani.
My name is Faisal. But what's our team name? Let's have a team name. Team. Huh?
I know.
Team Faisal.
Okay, so we put our hands in, and then 1, 2, 3, we say Team Faisal. Okay? Okay, so what do we say? We say Team Faisal. One, two, three.
Team Faisal.
Okay, we're gonna win now. Did we win?
What happened though with the teams? Like, who won? You're missing out important information. Don't miss out vital information.
Team Muslim Bilal obviously had experience on their side. They had Bilal. So, but alhamdulillah, it was all fun and games. Now, Team Muslim Bilal won both things.
But they put in a good challenge.
Alhamdulillah. So yeah, we're having a lot of fun today. Okay, so then Sport had gotten in a trampoline for the children. So before then, the children never knew what trampoline was. They'd never seen a trampoline. They didn't know what it was. And Abu Bakr brought it in and told them what it was, and they were so excited, but they weren't allowed to use it until today. And so they were so excited because for the first time ever, the children were about to use a trampoline, and it was such an amazing feeling watching them play on a trampoline. It was actually amazing. Like, it brought us such much joy. Just all you're seeing is children playing on a trampoline, which for us is like probably normal. Not that I am a trampolinist, but to see it was just absolutely amazing, guys. Take a look. This is the first time they've ever been on a trampoline. MashaAllah.
You're gonna love it.
He's gonna love it. He's smiling already, akhi.
No, not this. Just jump. Don't. Because maybe they will jump the same time. They might mash the thing up, you know.
Nah, they go much higher, innit?
Vamos.
Jump, man. Don't. What are you doing? Jumping.
Jump high. We also then did a. Well, I asked one of the boys to recite Quran. That sounds like a come recite Quran.
الذين فيهم مختلفون قل سيعلمون ثم قل سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا.
So just to give it some context, remember when we came to Gambia in 2016, the majority of things we were doing most of the time was visiting all of these other orphanages because the Sport Academy obviously wasn't built yet. That's why this time was a bit different. And when we were visiting these orphanages, that's why it was such somewhat of a sad trip last time, because you're seeing awful conditions, sleeping conditions, living conditions. And so for the past 3 or 4 days, we've been so happy because we remembered that vaguely, and we've seen the progress, and we're so happy. And now, today, we were going to another orphanage. An orphanage that is like the majority of the orphanages out there. And it all came back.
Is it? As soon as they see man pull up. Easy.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Good, mashallah. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine, I'm fine, you're fine. Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Umar.
Umar. My brother is called Umar. Wow. You are my brother as well, yes? Mashid. You are my brother, yes? You are all my brothers, yes? Okay, alhamdulillah. These are my brothers, my little brothers.
You them cry there.
You're making babies cry, big man Sam, 6'6".
Bedroom number 1. Basic, man. This is it. All these kids.
How many is in there? 5 beds.
11, 12, 13, 14, 16 beds.
How many kids is here?
16 beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
30 each or something. About 50 kids, 16 beds. Mad.
Subhanallah.
Mad.
Subhanallah, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Subhanallah. Sorry. That's bad.
Him, oldest.
No, me, big.
The big man. Good haircut as well. Who cut your hair? You. Good haircut.
SubhanAllah, I can't go with the fact that SubhanAllah, yeah. Last time we were here at this, in Gambia, we came to places like this because there was no students at spot, and it was such an emotional trip. And this year round, I was thinking to myself, SubhanAllah, like that was such an emotional trip in 2016, and this year it's been amazing. It's been full of happiness and joy, because you're seeing the children that you saw last time, and those kinds of children who are in those kind of orphanages now in this sport academy, where they got clean toilets, they're showering daily, they got clean clothes, they got a masjid, they've got a masjid, they've all got a bed each, like a bed each. And not only have they got a bed each, they've got a clean bed each, that bedding gets changed, they've got someone who looks after them properly, their structure. And so it's such a happy trip, and we were so happy to see that. And subhanAllah, this is the first time we've come back to a different orphanage, and it's all come back to me. I remembered that this is actually the state of most of the children and most of the orphans. So there's still so much work to do. Did you see the kitchen? SubhanAllah. Not even, forget any of that, forget the masjid, the kitchen, everything. Just think about this. There's 16 beds, not even 16 beds, there's 16 places to sleep, yeah? Some of the places are on the floor. Not even mattresses, just like on the floor with like a sheet. There's 16 in total places to sleep, some being broken up beds and some being placed on the floor. And there was like over 50 children, subhanAllah.
Huh? You need to be clean. It's very important. You have to take a bath every day. No, every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You bath. And keep clean, huh? It's good. When you're learning Quran, you're learning Islam, it's important to be clean. You understand?
So yeah, it's hard to like kick it back up now. The energy levels after that. But we after we did go back to the academy, and this is the day, because it was our last day now in Gambia, our last full day. We were going the next day, and so we shot Freshly Grounded. So we shot 2 episodes of Freshly Grounded, one with Muslim Bilal, and then which is out later on in this week, and then one with Abu Bakr Islam, which is already out now, which you can see if you go to youtube.com/Freshly Grounded. And that was really fun. Alhamdulillah, we just shot an episode of Freshly Guarded with Muslim Bilal. Here we set it all up. I'm exporting it right now. How did you find it, Sam?
Alhamdulillah.
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 My chest is feeling a lot better today.
You started claiming that you had a chest infection today. Man just had a little tickly cough and goes, oh rah, man's got chest infection.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so Freshly Guarded done. All of our stuff that we came to do in Gambia was done. And it was time to say goodbye to the children. We're leaving now, it's time to say goodbye to the children. Wait, where are we going?
Up to the masjid, classroom team. Saying goodbye to the youth there.
Saying goodbye to the kids now.
Last day.
Last day.
Second to last day.
Sorry, I'm just repeating everything I'm saying.
Quite annoying what you're doing.
Quite annoying, for sure.
Really annoying what you're doing.
Did you see that? I was literally copying you. Man's got it in, not even by accident.
I'm going back to England now, yeah? So I have to say bye, yeah?
Okay. Same journey, huh?
So I'll see you another time.
Assalamu alaikum.
You're going to England, huh?
You go to London?
Oh, this is such a sad time because the children didn't know we were leaving, and they were all in class, and we went upstairs into their class to say bye to them, and such a sad moment, man, like in our hearts. To leave them. Inshallah we'll be back, but it's just so sad. And it's sad for us, it's sad for them. They were saying don't go, and some of their faces looked upset, and yeah, we had to say bye to the children. Assalamu alaikum. Can you remember me, yes? Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
We're coming back.
Bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
I'll see you. I go. I'll see you soon. Huh?
So that was it. Our time at Gambia was over. I landed back. I literally got home 1 o'clock this morning, and I'm shooting this video now so I can get this vlog out. But what is the reason of this vlog? The reason of this vlog. Oh my gosh, I forgot one thing to tell you guys. Oh, it sucks. That's it. So, we had said goodbye to the children, and we were coming back to the hotel. It was our last night. Our plan was to come back to the hotel, and then maybe go out in the evening. Just as our last night, just go out and get some pizza and stuff. And as we were pulling up to the hotel, we just left the orphanage. We just left Spot Academy, and as we were pulling up to the hotel, Abu Bakr got a phone call. He answered the phone call, and we heard him say, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un." And one of the children in the Spot Academy, his dad had passed away already before. And he only had he only had his mother left. As you guys know, so the Sport Academy has orphans in it. So either children who don't have any parents, or children who maybe have one parent, or but they can't look after their own child, etc. Maybe it being financial, etc. Anyway, this child had his mum left, and subhanallah, Abu Bakr got a call to say that his mum had passed away, literally just then, right at the end of our trip, and that just brought a huge reminder back. And so obviously the pizza stuff got cancelled. Abu Bakr went to the house, and as you can imagine, the boy was crying his eyes out. And this is one of our students, one of Spot's students, and this is how quickly things can change. And then it realises things. It makes you realise, subhanallah, I'm getting shivers as I'm saying this. This is why we're doing it. These children don't have parents. They're awful. They don't have parents. They don't have families, and I feel like slowly the more I see it, I felt like while I was there, I felt like their family. It was amazing, and I actually, in the small space of time I was there, I was growing so much love for them. And think about how many other children there are like that. And so that's why we do sport. We do sport to provide better living conditions, an education, cleanliness, health to children who have no one to look after them. And children who don't deserve to be sleeping in a bed, like a 10-year-old boy, 11-year-old boy sleeping in a bed with another, or maybe with two other boys. It's just absurd. And children who are wet in the bed and they can't, the beds, even in the sport academy, they wet the bed, but then we've got waterproof mattresses, they all have their own beds. And then they taught, and not only are they taught secular studies and Quran and Sunnah, but we're also trying to bring in people like child psychologists, we're trying to bring in people like Sam, like barbers, to teach them how to cut, teach people, bring in painters, builders, teach them how to do stuff so they can become people. And that is why we are trying to support the people of tomorrow, and it's reunited everything, because we did have a really good trip, we had a really fun trip and it was lovely, but the reality of it is that this is just 10 or 11 children, and this is why our intention is to finish this project first and foremost. Finish the playground, the sports bits, the classrooms, the flats on top of the children's area, and little bits like that for which we do need money, and which is why I'm making this video. So please do go to this link and donate whatever you can. And inshallah, with your guys' help, with your guys' money, if we raise enough, we can finish this whole project by maybe February next year, which is very, very soon. The project will be finished. And if you're thinking to yourself, why would I donate to the sport? Because I have a lot of charities. My personal reason is just because of transparency. Look at this, like, you guys donated money in that first year. Then I went to Gambia and I showed you where your money went. It went on the land, it went on building the masjid, it went on the bricks, it went to the children in the orphanages. Then you guys donated more money, you donated over £10,000, and then I went back and I showed you guys where your 10,000 went. And now I'm saying it again, guys, hit that link, donate, and inshallah, if Allah allows me to live that long, I'll be back there and I'll show you guys a complete project. And this is lifelong for me. I want to do this all the time. Every Ramadan I'm going to be, inshallah, asking you guys, and I want to also every time show you guys transparency, like where your money's going and who, literally the exact people is benefiting, and the smiles on their faces that you have been able to put on their faces. Yeah, and we want to do more of these, build more schools, help more people, support the people of tomorrow. Jazakallah khair for watching this video, guys. I don't really have anything else to say. I probably do have a lot to say that I'm going to get really angry at myself when I'm editing this and say, you forgot to mention all of that. But alhamdulillah, I can mention it in different videos. This was the majority of everything I want to say. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Thank you guys for watching this long video. And inshallah, together we can help support the people tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. Please donate.
يا لا 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 يا لا يا لا 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 يا لا 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 يا لا